All right, Salakia, went through it was a disturbance that happened. Satan, but yeah, this video is probably gonna be broken into two parts, Lord's willing. So it's the book of Revelation 3 and 10. We're gonna read it back at the top. And it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right, so what's gonna have to happen, all right, is everybody is gonna be tried, man. And these people, all right, who claim to have faith in the Lord, will be exposed during that day. A lot of these people is gonna take the sea hip. All right, because they'll feel like it's the noble cause, like it's the right thing to do. All right, because ultimately they don't have faith in the Lord. Because in that day, if you take that sea hip, you're pretty much dependent on Egypt to save you, Esau to save you. You pretty much putting Esau up as he's your God. All right, you fully with, this beast system. Okay. However, the elect is going to stay, faithful during that day. All right, not take it. All right, because at the end of the day, the elect will have that faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they'll be tried as well. All right. And I actually wanted to get that word try as well. And we can get into BLB. So we can go down to Revelation 3 and 10. And let's get that word try.
Strong's G 3985. Pyradzo.
All right. That's the Greek word for try. So it says, we're just going to go kind of to the point. To try, make trial of, test, for the purpose of ascertaining his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. All right. In a good sense, to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement to sin. You see? So the Lord is going to put us in, certain positions, to try our faith, and time and time again, of course, we go through our trials and tribulations, before all hell break loose, before the hour of temptation, of course, to, build us up, for that day, And it says, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah. It says of Yahweh to inflict evils upon one in order to prove his character and the steadfastness of his faith. You see? So pretty much, the Lord is going to put us in positions, that we're going to be tried, we're going to be tested. All right. And, the ultimate test is going to come, in the hour of temptation. All right. So let's get Revelation 2 and 26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Yeah, because, the Lord could take the spirit off of you, man. You could be a brother in this thing, and then, at the end, you could fold during that test. You could fold during the ultimate test, the final test. All right. So that's why, we tell brothers, make sure, you stay in the spirit. Make sure every day, you dwelling on this. All right. You praying that, the Lord can have that faith on you during that day. All right. That the Lord is dealing with you, and ultimately, have that mercy upon us. Okay. Because, we call ourselves, the hope for the elect, but, we don't know exactly who will be chosen. Okay. We could have a clue, but at the end of the day, it will all be revealed, once that day comes. And You know, we got to make sure that we, you know, prove or work out our salvation with fear and trembling in this thing, okay? And I get it. I wanted to also get Hebrews 11, you know, because this is pretty heavy, you know, going into, you know, basically the definition of faith, and, you know, going into some examples of, you know, men of the Lord that was tried and ultimately, you know, was, you know, had kept the faith, you know, kept their faith, you know, whenever they was tried. All right, so this is the book of Hebrews 11:1. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Yeah, kind. Okay. And, you know, us going out there, you know, in the highways and hedges, you know, telling these people that, you know, you know, this place gonna get destroyed. You know, the Lord is gonna come, you know, in a so-called UFO, a spaceship, and it's gonna be powerful and in glory. Okay, you know, that takes faith. All right, and we believe that's what's gonna happen. All right, you know, that Esau is gonna come with that great wrath and implement that MOTB. All right, that this place is ultimately gonna get destroyed, burnt up. Okay, you know, that brothers is gonna get, you know, spiritual power, man. All right, you know, you going out there, man, and you being diligent. All right, you know, being consistent. You know, that's faith, man. All right. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, Yahweh testifying of his gifts. By it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because Yahweh had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. And then verse 6, without faith it is impossible to please him. All right, that's why faith is so important. That's why, you know, we're ultimately will be delivered by our faith in the works we do by our faith. You know, we're not getting delivered by the law. All right, because the laws, it's impossible to keep. All right, you know, we're justified, you know, by the faith that we have in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right, Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right. So you got to be diligent in this thing. All right. Diligently seek the Lord. And actually, let's look up that word for diligent in Hebrews 11. I believe that was Hebrews 11:6. All right. It says, okay, that diligently seek.
Strong's G, 1567, exateo. Exateo.
Exateo, to seek out, search for, investigate. All right, to seek out for oneself, beg, crave, to demand back, require. And then the Strong's definition, to search out, investigate, crave, demand, worship. You see, carefully, diligently. Okay, and we searching out for the Lord. We searching out for the signs of the Lord's coming. Okay, you know, we seeking after the Lord. You know, we serving the Lord. All right, we read the scriptures and do what's according to the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. You know, a part of that is going out there to the highways and hedges and teaching. You know, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Okay, you know, having that faith, having that fear of the Lord. Okay. Verse 7. All right. It says, by faith Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became the heir of the righteousness which is by faith. All right. And, of course, Noah building that ark. All right. For that first flood, also known as, the first death. All right. Which, the Lord, he flooded. All right. The whole earth, Noah and, his family. All right. Basically being the elect. Okay. And hey, Noah was out there preaching, for a long time, man. And that took faith. All right. And nobody believed in Noah. All right. And hey, and going out in the highways and hedges, most of our people, they ain't gonna believe in us. 2/3 will have to be destroyed in the second death, which is gonna be by fire, man. Okay. So I'll read that again. Hebrews 11:7, by faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, and we're currently being warned warned by Yahweh Bashim Abishai. All right, because he's coming to destroy this place. All right, and the Lord, he gave us the blueprint, Lord, and Lord's will on, receiving that salvation, in the scriptures. Okay. So read that again, verse 7, by faith Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. By faith Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. Yeah. And I'm pretty much leave that there, man. So, faith, hey, we all gonna be tried, and, we